Hello, everyone. Welcome to Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. We're going to bring you a little card and dice. Welcome to the Twilight Zone Strat-O-Matic Baseball. And if my stupid second screen would work, it'd be wonderful. So this is a new card set that I purchased a little while back. And featured teams tonight are the 1981 Los Angeles Dodgers and Fernando Mania taking on the 1936 Yankees with Joe D and the Iron Horse. We're playing a basic version. My second screen is not working well, so I don't know if you can hear me or not. Let's see if we can get a sound check here. So this is a new sound check went well. Alrighty, so let's go through the starting lineups. And this is going to be a mini 4 tournament. So the winner of this game between the 81 Dodgers and the 36 Yankees, again we're playing basic Strat-O-Matic, will take on the winner of the 1946 Red Sox and the 1985 Cardinals. And in the chat we have Original Grognard and MP Fox, two wonderful channels. Check them both out. Original Grognard military strategy with some sports, and MP Fox does wonderful baseball videos with his son, unboxing of baseball cards, and hope Teo's doing well. All right, starting lineups here. For the 1981 Dodgers, leading off playing center field, Kenny Landreau. Batting second, the second baseman, Steve Sachs. In left field, batting third, Dusty Baker. Batting fourth, playing first base, Steve Garvey. Batting fifth, the third baseman, the Penguin, Ron Cey. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Pedro Guerrero. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Rick Monday. Yes, we're playing with the designated hitter. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Mike Scioscia. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, Bill Russell. And on the mound for the 81 Dodgers, Fernando Valenzuela. And that was a strike year. And he went 13-7 with a 2.48. I'm almost positive that was a strike year, a shortened season. Once again, Fernando 13-7 with a 2.48 earned run average. For the 1936 Yankees, leading off playing shortstop, Frankie Cressetti. Batting second, the third baseman, Ralph. Batting third, playing center field, Jolton Joe DiMaggio. Batting fourth, the Iron Horse, playing first base, Lou Gehrig. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Bill Dickey. Batting sixth, playing left field, Jake Powell. Batting seventh, playing second base, Tony Lazzeri. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Selkirk. Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Hogue. On the mound for the 36 Yankees, Red Ruffing, and he went 20-12 with a 3.85 earned run average. We're playing at Yankee Stadium. There's no stadium checks or anything like that. No injuries. We're playing basic. This is a card set I bought. All right, so here we go. Leading off is Kenny Landreau. He'll face red roughing. Here's the pitch to Landreau. And that is a 4. So we're going to go to the red roughing card, a 4-4. And that's a walk. So Kenny Landreau and Ace Steelers on first base with a walk. Bill Dickey is a 1 defender as a catcher, so that's a -4 via the hold. I'm playing with that rule. That way it gives something. So if Ken Landreau wanted to steal, it would be 1 through 11. He's not going anywhere. So he's at first, and here comes Steve Sax. Sax batted .277 with 2 home runs and 9 ribbies in 1981. Roughing picks up the sign from Dickey. Here's the pitch, and that is a 1-4 off the Sax card. 1-4 ground ball back to the pitcher. He throws to short, and stepping on the bag is Crissetti, and they get the force out. They can't turn 2, though. So Sax is safe on a fielder's choice. And out at second is Kenny Landreau, as that went 1-6. Now bring up Dusty Baker. Sax a 1 through 14 base runner, D-stealer. Dusty Baker batted .320 with 9 homers and 49 ribbies in the strike-shortened season. Here's the pitch to Baker, and that is a 110. A 110 to Baker off the Baker card. 110, and that is a single. That's a single for Dusty Baker. Sax goes 90 feet and stops, as that's a single with 1 star. So 1 out, 2 on, and here comes Mr. Clean, Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey batted .283, 10 homers, 64 runners knocked in. Roughing hoping for a double play ball. Crissetti and Lazzeri pinching the middle. Here's the pitch to Garvey, and that is a 1-7. Again, off the Garvey card, 1-7. That is a fly ball out to left field. Moving over and making the catch is the left fielder, Powell, and that is a B fly ball. No one advances, so that's out number 2 as Garvey flies out to left. So with 2 outs, 2 on, runners off on contact. And here's Ron Say, the Penguin. Say batted .288, 13 homers, 50 ribbies. Bill Dickey sets the target. Here's the pitch from Roughing to Say, and that is a 6-9 off the Roughing card. 6-9. He jams him. That's a sky-high pop-up. Foul territory, third base side. Going over near the stands is Rolf, and he makes the catch. Side retired. So Red Roughing pitches out of the jam. Dodgers strand 2. So they had no runs and 1 hit. And they left 2 on. Go to the bottom of the first, due up for the Yankees, Frankie Crissetti, then Rolf and DiMaggio. Frankie Crissetti batted .288 with 15 home runs. He will face Fernando Valenzuela. Again, Valenzuela in 81. 13-7, 2.48 earned run average, striking out 180, walking 61. Valenzuela ready. The big windup and the pitch to Crissetti here in the bottom of the first, and that is a 6-9 off the Valenzuela card. 6-9, and he strikes out Crissetti. So Crissetti goes down via the K. That's 1 down. And here comes Red Rolf. Say that 52 times fast. Rolf batted .319 with 10 homers. Valenzuela. Eyes rolling in the back of his head. He kicks and fires to Rolf, and that is a 1-3. What will it be? We shall see off the red Rolf card. 1-3. He's jammed. That's a pop-up towards first. Garvey on the outfield grass makes the catch. That's 2 away. So Fernando, 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. In 1936, DiMaggio batted .323 with 29 home runs. Sosha sets the target. Here's the pitch to Joe D, and that is a 2-6 off the Joe D card. 2-6, and DiMaggio singles to center. So it's a 2-out single for Joe DiMaggio. And now bring up Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse. And in 1936, he batted .354 with 49 home runs. DiMaggio's speed, 1 through 17. Stealing ability is a D, though. Didn't like to steal bases. Sosha goes through the signs. Valenzuela nods his head. Again, the eyes roll to the back of his head. He looks to the heavens. Here's the pitch to the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. And that is a 6-10 to Gehrig off the Valenzuela card. 6-10. Ground ball to second. Sachs knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first. Side is retired. A strand 1. We go to the top of the second. No score. Due up for the Dodgers, Guerrero, Monday, and Sosha to face Red Ruffing. Pedro Guerrero, vote for Pedro, batted .300, 12 homers, and 48 ribbies. Guerrero playing right field. Ruffing nods his head. Here's the pitch to Pedro, and that is a 4-10 off the Ruffing card. 4-10. It's going to be a play for the catcher, Bill Dickey. Dickey, a very good defender. He is a 1. So let's go to our handy-dandy basic fielding chart. And that's a 19 on the 20-sided die. Flip it over. 1, 19. Ball's popped foul towards the screen. Dickey throws off his mask and races towards the screen. Moves away from the screen, and he makes the catch. Nice play by Bill Dickey. So that's 1 down. As Guerrero pops out to Dickey, and here comes Rick Monday. Montreal Expos fans remember him quite well. Blue Monday. He hit that walk-off homer in the playoffs. Monday, the designated hitter, batted .315, 11 homers, 25 ribbies. Red Ruffing's ready to work. He deals to Monday, and that is a 3-7 off the Monday card. 3-7, and he strikes him out. So there's 2 down. And here comes Mike Sosha, 8th place batter. Sosha, .276, 2 homers, 29 ribbies. Catcher digs in. He awaits the Ruffing offering. Here's the pitch homeward bound, and that is a 2-7. A 2-7 to Sosha. A 2-7, and that's a single for Mike Sosha. Keeps the inning alive. A 2-out single for Sosha. And he is a slow-footed catcher, 1 through 9. He'll be off on contact. Here comes the shortstop, Bill Russell. Russell, .233, no homers, 22 ribbies. Dickey sets the target. Here's the pitch to Russell, and that is a 1-11. A 1-11 off the Russell card. 1-11 ground ball to Frankie Crissetti at short. He flips to second, and the side is retired as they force Sosha out at the bag. So that goes Crissetti to Lazzeri. 6-4. Dodgers strand 1, and they had 1 hit. Go to the bottom of the second, still no score here at Yankee Stadium. Due up for the 36 Yankees, Dickey, Powell, and Lazzeri. Bill Dickey, 362 with 22 homers in 36. Fernando Mania back up on the mound. Here's the pitch from Fernando to Dickey, and that is a 1-8 off the Bill Dickey card. 1-8, and that's a single, so a leadoff single for the catcher, Bill Dickey. 1 through 10 base runner, slightly faster than Scioscia, though I think a dead tortoise would beat them both in a race. And striding to the plate is the left fielder, once we get the cards separated, Jake Powell. Powell, 299 with 8 home runs in 36. Fernando will try to induce a double play ball, takes a deep breath. Eyes once again rolling to the back of the head. He looks to the heavens. He deals to Powell, and that is a 6-4 off the Fernando Valenzuela card. 6-4 fly ball out to center field. And Kenny Landreau is a 3 defender. So let's see if he's going to make this play. And that's a 14 on the 20-sided die. So a 3 defender and a 14. And he makes the running catch. And quickly getting back to first is Bill Dickey. Nice running catch to the right center gap for Kenny Landreau. So 1 out, 1 on for Tony Lazzeri, the second baseman. Lazzeri has played for many a powerhouse Yankee team. Played with the Babe. Now he's playing with DiMaggio. 287 with 14 homers. Here's the pitch to Tony Lazzeri from Fernando Valenzuela, and that is a 1-5. A 1-5 off the Lazzeri card. 1-5, that's a fly ball out to left field. Dusty Baker's there, and he makes the catch. That's 2 away. So Dickey will be off on contact with 2 outs. And here's the right fielder, George Selkirk, 308 with 18 homers. He's got some pop in that bat. Valenzuela's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Selkirk, and that is a 4-10 off the Valenzuela card. 4-10 fly ball out to right field. Pedro Guerrero drifting over, makes the catch. The side is retired. Yankees strand 1. They get 1 hit. We go to the top of the third, still scoreless. Due up, Landreau, Sachs, and Baker, the top of the Dodger order. Selkirk made the last out. So it's Red Ruffing back up on the bump here at Yankee Stadium to face the top of the 81 Dodger order. Kenny Landreau walked and was forced out on a ground ball to the pitcher by Sachs. Here's the pitch to Kenny Landreau. Oh, the 20-sided dice roll. Oh, stayed on the board. That's cool. That is a 1-9. A 1-9 to Landreau off of his card. 1-9, and he strikes out. Red Ruffin gets him with the K here in the top of the third. 1 out. Here's Steve Sachs. He reached on the fielder's choice. Ruffing nods his head. Dickey sets a target. Here's the pitch to Sachs. That is a 3-6 off the Sachs card. 3-6, and that's a single for Steve Sachs. So a 1-out single for Sachs. 1 through 14 base runner. He is a D stealer, so he's going nowhere. But here's Dusty Baker. Again, Baker had 9 homers in a shortened season with 49 ribbies. He batted .320. Lazzeri and Cressetti pinched the middle, hoping to turn 2. Ruffing's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Dusty Baker. That is a 3-5 to Baker. Off the Baker card, 3-5, and that's a single. And going first to third, as there's 2 stars, is Steve Sachs. So Sachs was off with the pitch, and Baker sent it right back up the middle. So first and third, 1 out for Mr. Clean Steve Garvey. And Baker's now 2 for 2. Garvey flew out to left his first time up. Chance to put the 81 Yankees ahead. What an upset this would be if the 81 Yankees could stifle the 81 Dodgers could stifle the 36 Yankees. Here's the pitch. Roughing to Garvey, and not with love, and that's a 2-4 off the Garvey card. 2-4, ground ball to short. Up with it is Crissetti. Over to Lazzeri, on to Garrett, double play. Inning is over. So Roughing pitches out of the jam as that goes 6-4 to 3. Garvey bangs into the DP. Go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless. Dodgers leave 2 more runners on after getting 2 hits. Due up for the Yankees in the bottom of the third, Hogue. That's Merrill Hogue, the designated hitter. In the top of the order, Frankie Crissetti and Red Rolfe. Is it Red Rolfe? Yes, we have Red Rolfe and Red Roughing. Oh my lord. And here is Hogue, designated hitter. 301 with 3 homers. Here's the pitch from Valenzuela to Hogue, and that is a 5-12 off the Valenzuela card. 5-12, that's a fly ball out to right field, and Pedro Guerrero, and vote for Pedro, is not the most steady right fielder. That is a 4 with a 4 split. So we go 4 outfielder and 1, 2, 3, 4, and he makes another running catch. So he's flashing the leather today. 1 out. As Tommy Lasorda in the dugout breathes a sigh of relief as every fly ball out to Pedro could be an adventure. Top of the order, Frankie Crissetti. He struck out his first time out against Fernando Valenzuela. Socha wiggles the fingers. Valenzuela kicks and fires, and that is a 6-7 off the Valenzuela card. 6-7 ground ball to second base, Steve Sax. Sax is a 3 fielder, and that's a 17. Go to the basic fielding chart, second base, and he's a 3, and that's a 17. 1, 2, 3. Roll 20-sided die again. Oh, the adventure continues with Steve Sax at second, and that's a 3. So that's a 3-3, and that is a single. He cannot come up with it, as it's just under his glove on the dive. So Crissetti singles. 1 out, 1 on. Frankie Crissetti is a B stealer. Socha is a 2 catcher, so that's -3 on a hold, and that would be 1 through 10 trying to steal. He's not going anywhere. That's a 50-50 shot. And you have Red Rolfe coming to the plate. Crissetti 1 through 14 base runner, though. Rolfe popped out to Garvey at first. Valenzuela takes a peek over at first. Now he deals to Red Rolfe, and that is a 4-4 off the Fernando Valenzuela card. 4-4 fly ball out to center field. Kenny Landreau, fly ball C, and he makes the catch. Retreating back to first is Crissetti, so there's 2 outs. And Joltin' Joe DiMaggio comes to the plate. He singled his first time up. DiMaggio looking for a little something more here. Crissetti will be off on contact. Here's the pitch to DiMaggio from Valenzuela, and that is a 2-4 off the Joltin' Joe card. I'm sorry, 2-3. And that's a ground ball to Sax. He's up with it. He throws to Garvey. Side is retired. Pitching duel continues, as DiMaggio is now 1 for 2. Yankees don't get any runs. They have a hit, and they strand 1 runner. Top of the 4th, still scoreless. due up for the 81 Dodgers, Say, Guerrero, and Monday. As Jake Cruz is in the chat, he says, Tommy Lasorda, been a long time since I heard that name. So here comes Ron Say the Penguin. Popped out to third. He awaits the red roughing offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. And that is a 4-6 off the red roughing card. 4-6. 4-6. And he jams him again. Pop up sky high. And Lazzeri calls off the third baseman this time. Cressetti, excuse me. And he makes the catch. So Say has popped out to third and now short. So one away as the Penguin goes waddling back to the dugout. Here comes Pedro Guerrero. Vote for Pedro. He's had an adventure in right field. He's made all the catches, though. He popped out to Dickey, the catcher, near the screen behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Pedro. And roughing deals him a 4-6. 4-6 off the roughing card. And again he jams a Dodger batter. Another sky-high pop-up on the outfield grass. Cressetti waving his arms. And he makes the catch for out number 2. So back-to-back pop-outs to Frankie Cressetti at short. 2 outs. Base is empty here in the top of the 4th for Rick Monday. Monday struck out his first time up. Roughing's in a zone. Monday hoping to disrupt that. Here's the pitch to Monday. And that is a 2-6 off the Monday card. 2-6, and Monday sends that ball into Tuesday. That is a shot to dead center field. DiMaggio just looks and watches the ball go bye-bye like a beautiful red balloon. It is 1-0 Dodgers. As Rick Monday crushed that red roughing offering. A home run and a 1-0 lead for the 81 Dodgers. That's why he's the DH. So 1-0 on the Monday blast as he knocked that into Tuesday. So with 2 outs, Mike Scioscia comes to the plate. Dodger catcher's 1-for-1. Roughing throws the rosin bag to the dirt. Peers in at Dickey. He's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Scioscia looking for his second hit. That is a 4-10 off the roughing card. 4-10. This play will be for Dickey. Again, Bill Dickey, an excellent fielding catcher. He is a 1. And that is a 1-1 on the 20-sided dice roll. So a 1-1 is a strikeout. Foul tip. He holds on to it. And he strikes out Scioscia. And that ends the side. But the Dodgers jump on top here in the top of the 4th with a 2-out homer by Rick Monday as he smashed that ball into Tuesday. And they had 1 hit. And they left no runners on this time. So 1-0 Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Russell will lead off for the Dodgers in the 5th. Bottom of the 4th, due up for the 36 Yankees, Gehrig, Dickey, and Powell. They now trail by 1. Remember, this is a mini 4 tournament, 1 and done. The winner of this game will face the winner of the 46 Red Sox and the 85 Cardinals. This would be a major upset, in my opinion. Here's the pitch from Fernando to the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig, and that is a 5-9 off the Fernando card. 5-9, and he strikes out Gehrig. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Big swing and a miss on the curveball. Or actually the Scroogey, probably. And here's Bill Dickey, the catcher. He's 1-for-1. Dickey had 22 homers in 36. 1 swing in the back to tie it up. Fernando kicks and fires to Dickey, and that is a 2-4 to Bill Dickey. 2-4. 2-4 2-4 ground ball to third. Stays up with it. Throws across the diamond to Garvey, and that's 2 away. So 2 outs, base is empty for Jake Powell, left fielder for the Yankees. Flew out to center. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Powell, and Fernando deals him a 2-2. A 2-2 is another ground ball to say. He's up with it. Throws to Garvey. Side is retired. 1-2-3. Go the 36 Yankees. We go to the top of the 5th, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. Due up in the top of the 5th, Russell. Then the top of the order, Landro and Sachs. Powell made the last out. Yes, he did. For the Yanks of 36. Here comes Bill Russell. He grounded into a force out in his first time up to end an inning. Roughing deals to Russell. And that is a 6-4 off the red roughing card. 6-4. And that is a 13. And this ball is hit deep to center field. DiMaggio racing back. He's not going to get there. It's going to grab some wall. And Bill Russell has a leadoff double. 1 through 5 would have been a homer. It was a 13. 6 through 20 is a 2-bagger. So the Dodgers looking to strike again. As Russell is at second. No outs. And here comes Kenny Landro. Landro has walked and struck out. We might just, again, there's no bunt rating in basics, so let's just take a look at the bunt chart. Sacrifice. So a 1 through 8 is a successful sacrifice bunt that would move Russell over to third. Let's see for ha-has. I just wondered what he was. He was a C bunter if we were playing advanced. Again, this is all. So a 1 through 8 is a successful sacrifice bunt. Landro squares for the sacrifice bunt, and it's a 12! He pops out to the catcher, Dickey, who fires back to second for a double play. So when you roll a 12, batter pops out to catcher into a double play. And so, just like that, the Dodgers trying to sacrifice Russell over, just basically taking themselves out of the inning. A very poor bunt by Landro, and Russell was off with the pitch. I don't know what he was thinking. And Dickey threw down to second as Lazzeri stepped on the bag. Double play. So that's a double play. Pop out. 2-4. So 2 outs, base is empty. So sometimes the best laid plans just don't work. And here comes Steve Sachs trying to get the inning started again. 1-0 Dodgers. 2 outs, top of the 5th, roughing. Wind up in the pitch to Sachs, and that is a 5-10 to Sachs off the roughing card. 5-10, and he walks Sachs. So Sachs now 1 for 2. He's been on base twice. Stranded at third back in the top of the 3rd. And here comes Dusty Baker. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Sachs is a D stealer, but a 1 through 14 base runner. 1-0 Dodgers. Here's the pitch to Baker. Baker with 9 home runs in a strike-shortened year. And that is a 2-8 off the Baker card. 2-8. And that's a ground ball backhanded by Rolf at third. He throws across the diamond to Garrick. Side is retired. So the sacrifice pop out into a double play kills the Dodgers' chances in the top of the 5th. They do get 1 hit. They strand 1. but they score none. Still 1-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Steve Garvey will lead off things when we go to the top of the 6th for the Dodgers. Due up in the bottom of the 5th, trailing by 1 for the 36 Yankees, Tony Lazzeri, then Selkirk and Hogue. Lazzeri flew out to left his first time up. Remember, he had 14 home runs in 1936. Here's the pitch from Valenzuela to Tony Lazzeri, and that is a leaner, and that is a 1. So a 1-11 off the Lazzeri card. Ground ball to second. Sachs is up with it. He throws to first for the out. Scoring at home 4-3. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And George Selkirk strides to plate. The right fielder. He flew out to right his first time up. Selkirk with 18 round trippers in 36. Valenzuela takes a deep breath. He kicks and deals to Selkirk, and that is a 6-8 off the Valenzuela card. 6-8, fly ball out to Kenny Landreau. He's racing back, reaches up, makes the catch, 2 down. So Fernando Mania has been doing the job. 2 outs, base is empty for the number 9 batter, the designated hitter, Merrill Hogue. Hogue flew out to right in his first at-bat. Valenzuela's ready. He deals to Hogue, and that is triple sixes. That's a 6-12. We go to the Valenzuela card. 6-12. Ground ball to Garvey. He knocks it down. He picks it up. He flips to Fernando, covering the bag. Side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Go. The 36 Yankees. We go to the top of the 6th, still 1-0. 81 Dodgers due up for the Dodgers. Garvey, Say, and Guerrero. Steve Garvey, the Dodger first baseman, banged into a double play his last time up. Before that, flew out to left. Here's the pitch to Garvey. Roughing deals him a 4-4. 4-4 off the red roughing card, 4-4, and he walks Garvey. So Garvey's on. We will not be bunting, that's for sure. And here's the Penguin, Ron Says. Popped to third and popped to short. Now red roughing hoping to induce a double play ball here as Crissetti and Lazzeri once again pinch that middle. Here's the pitch to Say, and that is a 2-4 off the Say card. 2-4. Ground ball to Crissetti. Over to Lazzeri. On to Garrick. 6-4-3. Double play. So a tough day at the plate for the Penguin. So there's 2 outs. No one on. And here comes Pedro Guerrero. He's popped to the catcher and popped to Crissetti at short. On deck, the man who has given the Dodgers a 1-0 lead, Rick Monday. He crushed the ball to center. Here's the pitch to Pedro Guerrero. And red roughing deals Guerrero a 6-9. 6-9. He jams him once again. Pop third base side. Foul towards the stand. Rolf goes over, reaches in, and he makes the catch. Side retired. As that's 3 pop-ups for Guerrero. Catcher short and now third. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Dodgers. Due up for the Yankees. Top of the order. Crissetti, Rolf, and DiMaggio. Frankie Crissetti is 1 for 2. He is struck out and singled. Fernando picks up the sign from Scioscia. He deals to Crissetti, and that is a 5-4 off the Valenzuela card. 5-4. This will be a play for Mike Scioscia as we go to the handy-dandy basic fielding chart. Scioscia is a 2 defensive catcher. And that is an 8 on the 20-sided die. So 8-2. As Scioscia commits the error, he drops the pop-up in fair territory. And advancing the first on the error by Mike Scioscia in the bottom of the 6th is Frankie Crissetti. Ouch. As Lasorda is just besides himself in the dugout. So that's an E2. Tying run at first, Crissetti, he's a B stealer. -3. So that's 1 through 10. He's not going anywhere. Red Rolf at the plate. Jolton Joe DiMaggio on deck. 1 through 14 base runners, Crissetti. Third baseman, Red Rolf, is 0 for 2. He's popped out and flown out to center. No outs. Tying run at first. 1-0, 81 Dodgers. Valenzuela wants to get a double play ball on the Scroogey. Here's the pitch to Red Rolf, and that is a 2-9 off the Rolf card. 2-9, and he singles to center. Crissetti stops at second. Crissetti's 1 through 14. But they're holding him on. I don't think that matters in the basic game. That's only for stealing. We're going to hold him. Not going to run into anything. First and second, no outs. You got Joe DiMaggio coming to the plate. That error looking like he could come back and haunt the 81 Dodgers. 1-0 Dodgers, and here's Jolton Joe DiMaggio. He has singled and grounded out to second. On deck, the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Here's the pitch to DiMaggio. 2 on, no outs, and that's a 6-7 off the Fernando Valenzuela card. 6-7, ground ball, second base X. Steve Sachs is a 3 second baseman. We rolled an 11 on the 20-sided die. Second base, 11, 1, 2, 3 with no outs. Out with no runners on base 4. What the hell does that mean? If no runners are forced, runners hold. With 1 or more runners forced, batter is safe. Disregard previous result. Runner at first is out going to second. Runner advances 1 other runners. So they get the middle runner on a fielder's choice. So it's now runners on the corners as DiMaggio bangs into a fielder's choice. As that goes 4-6, advancing to third with 1 out, 90 feet away from tying the game is Crissetti. Rolf is forced out, and DiMaggio's at first. So first and third, 1 out for Lou Gehrig. The Iron Horse trying to tie it up here, looking for at least a deep fly ball. Again, Crissetti is a 1 through 14 base runner. Clinton Parks is in the chat. How are you, my friend? Valenzuela trying to get his catcher out of the jam. Mike Scioscia dropped that pop-up, and that could come back to roost. Here's the pitch to Gehrig from Valenzuela, and that is a 6-6 off the Valenzuela card. 6-6, and that is a single. No! What a play by the Penguin. Ron Cey. 1 through 16 would have been a single. It is a 19. Cey makes the diving catch, and there's 2 outs, and quickly getting back to the third base bag is Crissetti. What a play by Ron Cey, the Penguin. He's had a dreadful day at the plate, but he has just made that up with his glove. So with 2 outs, it's still first and third, and here comes the catcher, Bill Dickey. 1-0 81 Dodgers over the 36 Yankees. Dickey is 1 for 2. He has singled and grounded to third. The Penguins showing cat-like agility there. Dickey at the plate. Powell on deck. First and third, 2 outs. Can Bill Dickey tie the game up or give the Yankees the lead? He had 22 homers. Valenzuela takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest, the windup and the pitch to Bill Dickey, and that is a 2-6 off the Dickey card. 2-6, ground ball to short. Russell's up with it. And he throws to Garvey for the out. Side is retired. Tying run. Cressetti stranded at third, 90 feet away. We go to the top of the seventh, still 1-0, 81 Dodgers over the 36 Yankees. Yankees had one hit and they left two on. Due up in the top of the seventh, as Dickey made the last out for the Yankees. So due up in the top of the seventh, the reason why the 81 Dodgers have a 1-0 lead. Rick Monday, he crushed a ball to center back in the top of the fourth. And then it'll be Scioscia and Russell. Mike Scioscia, the happiest camper in the world. His error on the easy pop-up does not come back to haunt him. And here's Rick Monday to face Red Ruffing. 1-0 Dodgers. Here's the pitch to Monday. Ruffing deals him a 5-8 off the Red Ruffing card. 5-8, and he strikes him out for a second time. So Monday's 1 for 3, but sandwiched between those two strikeouts is that home run. So 1 out, no one on for the catcher Mike Scioscia. Again, happiest camper. That error did not hurt. Here's the pitch from Ruffing to Scioscia, and that is a 4-8 off the Ruffing card. 4-8, and Scioscia 1 through 4 is a single. He hits the shot right at Gehrig at first, and Gehrig makes the catch. Good reaction by Gehrig, as the 20-sided die was a 20. So that's a line out to Gehrig. So 2 outs. The number 9 batter, Bill Russell. Russell doubled his last time up and then was involved in that horrible sacrifice attempt by Ken Landreau when he popped it. A really pop-up, and what the hell Bill Russell was doing, I don't know. He was off going to third base, and he got doubled up. So he needs to make amends for that faux pas on the base paths. Here's the pitch to Russell from Ruffing, and that is a 1-7 off the Russell card. 1-7, fly ball out to left field. Racing towards the line, reaching out and making the catch is Jake Powell. Side is retired. Good reaction by Powell. Got a nice jump on that ball. We go to the bottom of the seventh. 1-0, 81 Dodgers over the 36 Yankees. This is a mini 4 tournament. The winner of this game will face the winner of the 46 Red Sox and the 85 Cardinals. Due up, trailing by 1 in the bottom of the seventh for the 36 Yankees. Powell, who just made that nice catch and left. Lazzeri and Selkirk to face Fernando Valenzuela. And Fernando has only given up 4 hits. No runs. He's been in total control. That screwball has been working. He's ready to work. He deals to Jake Powell. And that is a 5-2 off the Valenzuela card. 5-2. Ground ball right back to Fernando. He snares it, looks at it, throws to Garvey at first. 1 away. That ball was slated up the middle and a single. But Fernando, not the most athletic fella, made a wonderful play on that. 1 out, second baseman for the Yankees. Tony Lazzeri steps to the plate. 0 for 2. He's flown to left and grounded to second. Lazzeri, again, 14 homers and 36. 1 swing in the back and tied up here. Fernando nods his head. Scioscia sets the target. Here's the pitch to Lazzeri, and that is a 6-9. 6-9 off the Valenzuela card. 6-9. 9, and he strikes out Lazzeri on the screwball in the dirt. Scioscia applies the tag, and there's 2 away. So 2 outs, base is empty, and here comes George Selkirk. He's looking for 1 swing of the bat here. Short right field porch. 1-0, 81 Dodgers. Selkirk digs in, ready to grip and rip. Valenzuela, deep breath, arms down to his chest. Here's the pitch to Selkirk, and that is a 2-8 off the Selkirk card. 2-8. 2-8, and Selkirk works a walk. He does not swing at the Scroogey in the dirt. Tying run at first. And Selkirk is a B bunter, but again, Sosha is a 2 defensive catcher, so that's -3 on the stealing. And that's only a 1 through 10. He's going to stay put. As here comes Merrill Hogue, the designated hitter. He is 0 for 2. He's flown to right and grounded to first. 2 outs. Selkirk will be off on contact. Valenzuela kicks and fires to Hogue, and that is a 4-6. Off the Valenzuela card, 4-6, and he strikes him outside, retired. We go to the top of the 8th, 1-0 Dodgers, Fernando Mania. You can hear the cheers from LA as he has stifled this powerhouse 1936 Yankee team. As again, we go to the top of the 8th, 1-0, 81 Dodgers. So Hogue made the last out. Be the top of the order in the bottom of the 8th for the Yankees. Due up in the top of the 8th for the Dodgers. And Russell made the last out. Landreau, Sachs, and Baker. 1-0 Dodgers. I'd like to add to that lead. Red Ruffings only giving up that one mistake, the home run to Rick Monday back in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch to Kenny Landreau, and that is a 6-7. 6-7 off the roughing card. 6-7, ground ball to short. Crissetti is a 1 fielder, and that is a 17 on a 20-sided die. A 1 and a 17. Diving play by Crissetti. Pops up, throws to first. Garrick scoops it out of the dirt. 1 down. Nice play by Frankie Crissetti to retire Kenny Landreau. So that's 1 out. And I'll bring up Steve Sachs, second baseman for the Dodgers. Sachs is 1 for 2. He is grounded into a fielder's choice. Singled, stranded at third in the top of the 3rd, and walked. Sachs awaits the red roughing offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. That is a 4-12. A 4-12 off the red roughing card. 4-12, ground ball to third. And Rolfe at third base is a 2 defender, and that is a 4 on the 20-sided die. So a 2 and a 4, he backhands it, fires across the diamond to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. So the Yankees of 1936 flashing that leather on that left side of the infield. 2 outs, bases empty for Dusty Baker. The Dodger left fielder is 2 for 3. He singled his first 2 times up. The last time he grounded to Red Rolfe at third. 1-0 Dodgers. Here's the pitch to Baker. And that's a 1-8 off the Dusty Baker card. 1-8, and Dusty Baker picks up his 3rd hit. Another single keeps the inning alive. So a 2-out single for Baker. He's now 3 for 4. And I'll bring up Mr. Clean, Steve Garvey. He is 0 for 2. His last time up, he walked. Prior to that, he banged into a double play that ended the inning and flown to left. So 2 outs. Baker at first base. He is a 1 through 12 base runner. C. Steeler, he is going nowhere. Garvey, 10 home runs in that strike-shortened season of 81 with 64 ribbies. Ruffings ready to work. Looks in. He deals to Garvey. And that is a 5-8 off the red roughing card. 5-8, and he strikes Garvey outside, retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 1-0 Dodgers in this tremendous pitchers duel here at Yankee Stadium. The winner in their Mini-4 tournament will advance to face the winner of the 1946 Boston Red Sox and Ted Williams, and the 1985 Cardinals with Ozzie Smith and company. So Ron Cey will lead off the top of the 9th for the Dodgers. 0-1. 1. Due up for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 8th is the top of the order. Crissetti, Rolf, and DiMaggio. Frankie Crissetti is 1 for 3. He has struck out, singled, reached on that horrible Scioscia error on that easy pop-up, and was stranded at third in the bottom of the 6th. That was the tying run, as Dickey grounded to short. So here is Frankie Crissetti. Valenzuela nods his head. Scioscia sets the target. Here's the pitch to Crissetti, and that is a 5-5 to Crissetti. 5-5, 1 through 8, and that ball is gone. He hits this ball deep, deep to right field. Racing back is Pedro Guerrero. He leaps, bangs into the wall, falls. He's got it! What a catch by Pedro Guerrero! Unbelievable! The adventures in right continue as he just robbed Frankie Crissetti of a game-tying home run. That was a great catch. 1 through 8 would have been, Crissetti, 5-5. Off Valenzuela. Yeah, 1 through 8 would have been a homer. 9 through 20 is a deep fly out to right. And that was a 9. So bad luck for the Yankees continues. And here comes Red Ralph as Crissetti just kicked the dirt and goes back to the dugout, hoping that Red Ralph can pick him up. As Red Ralph wants to send the ball over the fence. Here's the pitch from Valenzuela to Ralph. And that is a 2-6. 2-6. 1 through 10's a single. It's a 14-line shot. Sachs goes leaping in the air, and he makes the catch. The Dodgers flashing the leather once again. Another great play. So 2 outs. Fernando being hit hard here as his heart is palpitating. And here comes Joe DiMaggio, Jolton Joe DiMaggio, 1 for 3. He singled in the first, grounded to second in the third, and banged into a fielder's choice in the 6th. DiMaggio, 29 home runs in 36 with a .323 batting average. Scioscia goes out to have a word with Valenzuela. Tommy Lasorda goes out also. Valenzuela says he's A-OK. Lasorda smacks him on the butt. Says, let's go get him. Back to the dugout he goes. Scioscia back behind the plate. Sets the target. Here's the pitch to DiMaggio. Will Lasorda's choice be correct? And that is a 2 off the DiMaggio card. 2-9. 2-9. Ground ball to Russell at short. He's up with it. Throws to Garvey. Side is retired. We go to the top of the 9th. As Fernando Valenzuela has befuddled and bedazzled the Yankee batters. 1-0 81 Dodgers over the 36 Yankees. Holy cow, in the words of the late great Phil Rizzuto. Valenzuela pitching a gem. He has shut the great Yankee team out through 8. As we go to the top of the 9th. 1-0. That home run by Rick Monday has stood up. Back with 2 outs in the top of the 4th, Monday crushed a pitch off Red Ruffing to dead center. DiMaggio turned and stared. Due up here in the top of the 9th, trying to add to that very, very slight lead of 1-0, precarious lead. Say, Guerrero, and that man who hit the homer, Rick Monday. Red Ruffing still on the mound. That one mistake has cost him so far. The winner of this goes to our mini Final Four tournament. Here's Ron Say. Horrible day at the plate. Popped up to third, popped up to short, banged into a double play, but he's played very good defense at third. Ruffing deals to Say, and that is a 1-7. And that's a strikeout. His god-awful day continues. A 6 would either have been a double or a single, a 7's a strikeout, an 8's a home run, a 9's a home run or a double, and a 10's a triple or a single. Wow, his day is just bad. So he strikes out as he had a pitch to hit, and he missed it. Here comes vote for Pedro Guerrero. He robbed Frankie Cressetti of the game-tying homer in the bottom of the 8th. He has popped out 3 times, catcher, short, and third. Guerrero has pop in that bat. Here's the pitch to Pedro Guerrero, and the red die has jumped the shark. All that time, we have not lost a die, and now it happens. Oh, boy. Oh, God. We got it. And here we go. Stay right there. I thought I was going to jump the shark again. So that is a 2-11. A 2-11 off the Guerrero card. 2-11 ground ball to second base. Up with it is Lazari over to Gehrig. 2 down. So that goes 4-3. And here comes Rick Monday. Monday has knocked in the only run of this game. A 2-out homer in the top of the 4th, and it is stood up. It is 1-0. Rick Monday, the designated hitter, will face Red Ruffing. He has been the only thorn in the side of Red Ruffing, and what a thorn it's been. As William Fregazy's joined us in the chat, hope all is well. Here's the pitch from Ruffing to Monday. Freaking thing gets stuck in my hand. And that is a 2-8. A 2 and an 8 and a 6. And that's our shot. Center field. DiMaggio racing back. He's not going to get there. Takes a weird hop away from DiMaggio. Racing around second base and heading to third. Here's the relay throw. Not in time. As Rick Monday has a triple. So with 2 outs, Monday standing at third with a 3-bagger. He is now 2 for 4. He has homered and tripled and struck out twice. And here comes Mike Scioscia, who dropped that easy pop-up. And the Yankees could not capitalize on that as Fernando Valenzuela pitched out of the jam. So here's Scioscia. Scioscia, 1 for 3, singled, struck out, and lined hard to Gehrig at first. They're going to stick with Ruffing. He's only given up that 1 run. It's been Rick Monday who's going to make it a blue Tuesday for Yankee fans. At least that's what he's trying. Here's the pitch from Ruffing to Scioscia, and that is a 3-6 off the Scioscia card. 3-6, and he walks him. So now it's first and third with 2 outs. And now the Yankees, as Dickey goes out to the mound. Yankees have bullpen action up. Merrill Hogue. Bill Russell, Bill Russell. Merrill Hogue's for the Yankees. Awaits what's going to go on. Will he face a new pitcher? I'm just taking a quick look here. And I'm going to say no, Red Ruffing's going to stay in the game. I'm just looking. There's no one really better than... We got Lefty Gomez. But his ERA is actually higher. And he's just a starter. He would start our Mini 4 championship game. Johnny Murphy, 338. Again, we're playing basic, so if you don't hit the pitcher's card, it doesn't matter. 381, Pat Malone. So you have how many strikeouts? 72 against 60. 102 against 9. Now, Red Ruffing will stay in the game. He needs 1 more out to keep it a 1-run deficit and go to the bottom of the 9th, down 1. He'll face Bill Russell. Russell is 1 for 3. He's grounded to short on a force out, doubled, and was out on that bizarro sacrifice double play. when Landreau popped the ball to Dickey, who fired down to second for the force out when Russell was just off on the bunt attempt, and he's flown to left. So big moment here for Bill Russell with Mike Scioscia at first. Very slow, 1 through 9. And Davey Lopes will come in the game to pinch run, so that means Yeager will come in to catch. Davey Lopes, who had a really bad 1981. He only batted, I think it was 206. Let's find Mr. Davey Lopes. There's Davey Lopes. He's an ace stealer. 1 through 17 base runner. That's more important right there. So Davey Lopes will come in to pinch run for Scioscia. And then Yeager will come in to catch. The pinch runner is Lopes. And Lopes is 1 through 17. He's an ace stealer. And Dickey's 1 minus 4, so an ace stealer is 1 through 15. That's 1 through 11, but he is not stealing. So Scioscia's out of the game. Davey Lopes is pinch running. Scioscia's done for the day. And let's just find Steve Yeager real quick. He'll be the catcher in the bottom of the 9th. Yeager, Steve Yeager. He's also a 2 catcher, so the defense stays the same. Let's put Yeager right there. So Yeager will come in to catch after. And make our defensive adjustment. So Scioscia's out. Yeager's in. And he's a 2 defender also. Alright, so Davey Lopes at first takes his lead, as he's the pinch runner. For Scioscia, again, 1 through 17. Here's Bill Russell. Roughing's ready. Dickey sets a target. Here's the pitch to Bill Russell, and that is a 2-8. A 2-8 off the Russell card. 2-8 ground ball to Rolf at third. He throws to Gehrig. Side is retired. The walk does not harm. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 1-0 Dodgers. As Lopes is done. Is he a better defender at second? He's a 3. Sachs is a 3. So that doesn't matter. Again, playing the basic version. So Yeager. Dodgers don't want to come back up to bat. If they did, something went horribly wrong. Fernando's gone 8. He's only given up 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Actually, no, that's roughing. No, that is Fernando. He's only given up 4 hits. Steve Howe. So Fernando's ERA is 2.48. Howe's 2.50. They're going to stick with Fernando. I mean, he is, though they hit him hard the last inning. Again, it's all kind of luck. He'll have to face the heart of the order here. Les DiMaggio, as he made the last out in the bottom. He has Gehrig, Dickey, and Powell. Do we go to Steve Howe for this 3-out save? We're going to stick with Fernando right now. Going to stick with Fernando. Lou Gehrig is 0 for 3. He is grounded out to third, struck out and lined out to third. That was a huge play by the Penguin Ron Sace, keeping the game tied. Made a diving catch. That ball was slated to go the other way down the left field line. Fernando's ready, takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals to Gehrig, and that is a 4-12 off the Valenzuela card. 4-12, ground ball to second. Sachs knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first, one away. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. The 81 Dodgers 2 outs away from what I think is a huge upset. They will advance to the Mini-4 final. They will play the winner of the 46 Red Sox and the 85 Cardinals when that game is played. And here's Bill Dickey. Dickey is 1 for 3. He's singled, grounded to third, and grounded to short. Bill Dickey with 22 home runs. 22 home runs in 36. As William Fergazzi says, go Yankees. He's hoping, he's praying. Can Dickey tie this game up with one swing of the bat? Here's a pitch from Valenzuela to Dickey. And that is a 5-7 off the Valenzuela card. 5-7, he strikes out Dickey. Big swing and a miss on the screwball. There are 2 outs. Tommy Lasorda nervously clapping his hands in the dugout. It all comes down to Jake Powell, the left fielder for the Yankees. He is 0 for 3. He's flown to center, grounded to third, and grounded back to Fernando Valenzuela. Powell with 8 home runs in 36 and a .299 batting average. Valenzuela picks up the sign from Steve Yeager, who's now behind the plate. Takes a deep breath, looks to the heavens. The big windup and the pitch to Powell. Will the inning stay alive? That is a 4-5. A 4-5 off the Valenzuela card. 4-5. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fernando goes the distance. He throws a 4-hit shutout. And the Yankees go down to defeat. It becomes a Blue Monday as Rick Monday's home run back in the top of the 4th with 2 outs as he crushed that ball off Red Ruffing to dead center. Holds up. Holy cow. In a shocking upset, the 1981 Dodgers and Fernando Mania defeat the 36 Yankees, and Joe D and the Iron Horse 1-0. Wow. What a game. What a pitching performance by Fernando. Fernando goes 9 innings, only gives up 4 hits, no runs. Let's see how many he struck out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He struck out 6. He walked 1. He only walked 1. And he had 2 great plays in the bottom of the 8th as Frankie Cressetti thought he had tied the game up. Pedro Guerrero went racing back to right, leaped up, banged into the wall. No one knew if he had the ball. He fell to the ground. Then he finally showed it in his glove. The man in blue put his arm up. You are out. And then the very next batter, Rolf, the third baseman, hit a line shot that looked like it was going to get into right center. And Sachs took a step and a leap, went high in the air and snagged it. And that is it, folks. Fernando Valenzuela, player of the game. 9 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk. He struck out 6. The 1981 Los Angeles Dodgers in our Mini-4 tournament advance to the final. They will face either the 46 Red Sox or the 85 Cardinals. What a game for Fernando, as William Fergazzi said. I'd like to thank William Fergazzi, Jake Cruz, Clinton Parks, MP Fox, and the original Grognard. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Till next time, watch out for the screwball in the dirt. Health and happiness. Take care, bye-bye, and God bless. Peace!